John Long, Silver Rails here. Well, as you know, I like to restore the rust bucket junk. I tried to get everybody out there to do a Save the Junk challenge, but I only got about 3 or so channels to enter. As far as I know, no one else has entered. But this is my Halloween train. I didn't get it done quite in time for Halloween, so I'll show it off now. It's a little Marx locomotive, and I put marker light jewels on it, and I painted it the Halloween colors. Now, when it comes to Halloween, I don't go in for all the ghouls and goblins and Dracula and all that stuff. It is a Catholic holiday after all. It's the evening before All Saints' Day, All Hallows' Eve. We're celebrating the church triumphant, the saints in heaven. That's what Halloween is all about. Now, the second day of November, the first being All Saints' Day, is All Souls' Day, when we remember the souls in purgatory who are being purified, because you have to be perfect to enter heaven. That's in the scripture. Now, this is supposed to be an apple cider car. I didn't have a rusty gondola, so I'm using this one as my pumpkin car. And it's just a nice little train set that I'm enjoying. And it ran the last time I ran it. There it goes. They strain to pull that load, I'll tell you. The reason is I put a lot of weight in my stuff. There it goes. In there. Now we have my circus locomotive. I just about finished this one. I guess it is finished. This is a, what's the number? 897, I think. It was really rusty. One good thing about that particular model is Marx had these little plastic inserts that light up like marker lights to go with the headlight. And I can show you what these locomotives look like. I have one in the other room. I'll have to get it in a minute. Now, the E-unit on the Halloween train dropped out in the tunnel, of course. What better place? So it's playing hard to get, but it's still in there. I'll see if this will run in spite of it. The real problem with Marx is those E-units will drop out on you unless everything's perfectly clean. You could put hookups in the tender and a hard wire from the tender to stop that, or you could bypass the unit, but it's all right. We're going to put the camera now in front of it and show how the lights light up on it. Now, let me get the other one and show you what they look like when they're not rusted out. It's the 897 with the lithographed body. It doesn't have handrails because they're lithographed on. There's the little plastic lights. Here must have been an illuminated number board that's missing. I plan to fix that. I bought this off eBay because in the pictures it looks pretty rough. But it turned out it's too good to paint, so it's going to stay like it is. The unit's not cycling, and that's kind of a good thing sometimes. So it's a nice little locomotive, and I'm happy with it. Now, I'll show you some other projects. Let's do an update. Just a minute, while I get it. I have been trying to work all the bugs out of this smoking Commodore Vanderbilt. I did a little video on it earlier, a previous video, and in that video you could see that when it reversed, the rear end jumped up off the track. And what I've done, if I have put under this dome a 5-ounce fishing weight, this is a 4-ounce weight, but that's what it looked like, except the one I put was 5 ounces. I took a hole punch and put it right there, hit it with a hammer, and it's an easy way to make a hole in one of these sinkers without having to use a drill and make a mess. It worked great to do it that way. And then I put a bolt through, which is under here, that holds that, it keeps it from popping up so much like it was doing. And somehow in the process of doing all this, I wound up with a motor set back a little bit too far. I wanted the smoke unit right exactly there where the stack would be, but now it's a little bit this way. Don't ask me how that happened. Does need more fluid added though. I have a Lionel whistle in this tender. But there's no pickup for it, so it won't blow. I just about got the bugs out of it. I guess I'll probably go with it the way it is. I think it'll be fine on a small layout. If I try to run it on this layout, it'll do what the Halloween train did. It'll stall somewhere.